Alrighty, Lumberjacks, welcome back to another Logging from Scratch episode. Last time we were playing, we had just brought in another load to the mill, making a cool $60,000+, which was beautiful, making all of our great money. So what we're gonna do? Oh, and we gotta add another trip onto it because that was our round trip. So we did 2 of those now, and this will be day 3 with our Tiger Cat. And low bedding, we're still at 2 because we haven't had to bring anything back yet. So today we may run this episode a little bit later than normal because I do want to get all the excuse me, coming down with a cold here or something. I do want to make sure we get all of the stuff loaded up from in the bush. I want that area completely clear, so that when we do start plowing and doing all that stuff, we don't have anything to worry about for leftovers. And it's good to just get the job done. So like I said, we may run a little bit later, but that's just going to have to do. And like I said, we're moving the wood out of here quite good, and we're making really good profit off of it, so. And we're going to have to. For the rental fees it's going to cost for all this stuff, for having it this long, I'm pretty sure we're going to have to remember to save those bucks. But like I said, we're moving up close. I could probably almost buy ourselves one of these machines. Maybe I'll buy this one. It's a rental machine though, so we'll see. So where do we want to go here? I think what I might do... Oh, there's a log over here. Look at that. I missed that one. Or that could have fallen off when I didn't lock it last time. That's probably what actually happened. So what I want to do is I want to actually just turn right around here. Can I pick up that log? I really doubt it. I can probably push that log, though. It's going to be a long episode. I'm going to push all the logs around by hand. Oh, not really. Let's try... let's see if we can push it this way. Nope. Maybe with a big piece of its own self here. Oh, there we go. Something you could do with 2 seconds on the loader we're trying to do with this. Just rolling it. Sometimes it's fun to just play with the physics themselves to see what you can do. This is working though. I just want it over here so that when I pull the truck through, I don't have to walk all the way to the other side of the load to get this piece. Perfect. Okay, so let's find this thing a happy resting position. So I'm gonna actually just load that first bunk right here. And then we'll readjust as needed. Alright. Let's get this puppy going. And like I said, I'm going to clean up this entire block on this episode. So if it runs abnormally long, that's just the way she goes. Because I do want to get this cleaned up. Man, I parked really far away. It's a hairy looking load. There we go. Loop. Okay, so I can see a natural arc forming to the left, so butts to the right on this one. In this case, I think the butts are on the right already, I think. It's really hard to tell with these big pieces. Let's just go right about there. Yeah, man, I would love to buy one of these. An 880. Oh. I want it. But I think they're like 300 grand. I mean, we're close to 300 grand, but that'd be like, that's all of our money. I mean, grand, if we did do that and that was all of our money, we would still have an awesome machine. Unfortunately, we would have to get it low bedded out because we don't have a trailer. I could probably tow it with that truck, but it's just going to cause too much damage. So as the operations get bigger, we can pay to have things low bedded. So, I don't know. Got to make a wise decision as a contractor whether we want to do that or not. Actually, let's grab a couple of these little ones here. Let's grab that one. And then we'll push that back and grab these. Oops, grab these couple here. Because I think that will be the icing on the cake here. Yep, that'll be perfect. Let's just kind of trickle you guys on here. I guess. Sure. Why not? Looks good to me. So it's a little bit there and a little bit there. So let's just go like this. I'm going to park kind of right there. Oh, there's a weird stick on here for some reason. Somehow it got locked. Just don't want that popping a tire or something. Oh, look, see? We got mud. Haha! It's happening. It's real. The mud is real. I don't know why it takes so much longer. I think it's sometimes to do with the contact of the tires on the ground. I don't know. I haven't quite figured that one out, but you know what? That's okay. It'll just stay cleaner longer. That's a good thing, right? Or maybe it's the spray off the tires. It doesn't get as much spray or something. Who knows? Well, that's a funky little slippery grab, isn't it? These are all big pieces. Big pieces that take up a lot of room. I mean, we make a lot of money off these big ones, though, so now we just need to find multiple logging contracts where we can do this. I know there's some contracts coming up where we're going to be able to, like I said, run other people's equipment. Or if we do buy a loader, we could rent our loader out for a day rate just to do loading and then get maybe a percentage of the wood or something. That'd be kind of fun. Because I have seen a couple of contracts that have loading stuff, preloading, so maps that are already cut with piles. Oop, there we go. So let's put that right here. Push that there. It's not the nicest looking load, but I think it'll be alright. I thought there was more wood over here. I guess not. Just this pile. So we're just going to do a little bit of a walk over here. Like I said, it sucks that we have to do one more load for that tiny little pile. Or you know what? I might just leave it. I might just leave it out here, and then I'll load it with the excavator on the utility trailer. It doesn't seem worth $1,000 to have to send out a whole nother truck for that. That just seems silly. So let's not do that. Oops. It's kind of a... Whoops. Locking strap grab there. We're really going to push this one bunk here by racking it right up. I don't know if these are going to stay on there. That's pretty high. But you know what? We're going to try. Can't fault me for trying. That's ridiculously high, but hey, you know what? I think it'll stay. Yep. She'll lock, so she'll stay. Now we gotta make sure we're on that back trailer. Oh yeah, okay. And this time, we're actually going to lock it. I promise. I promise we're gonna do it. I actually probably could have made another load's worth out of everything, but we're really gonna stuff this one on here and just get her done. Let's see here if I can just... We're just going to make the world's most stuffed looking load here. I don't really... Oh. Okay. I don't know what happened there. I think that top kind of shot through the thing. Put a little too much pressure on her there. Let's get these little ones in there. Or actually, you know where those might fit? Is right on top of that front bunk. Because they're such little guys. I think I can just blend them in here. Well, we're going to try to blend them in. I don't know if that'll work, but we'll try. I got some of them. I think we lost a couple there, but that's okay. I'm just going to put... Yeah, these ones fell off. I figured that was going to happen. So we'll just put these ones on this side. Making an extremely illegal load here because this is way higher than it's supposed to be. But luckily we're out in the middle of nowhere, so the regulations aren't quite as severe. There we go. So let's go like this. It's just like barely. There's just a little bit of wood left. We gotta get her solved here. I feel like I should be able to make it all fit in one load, but I can't guarantee that that'll actually work. Might be able to just rack it. We'll have to leave some behind. I mean, we can't get all of it. That's just not possible, but we can try. Nothing can say we can't try. Let's put this on this far side. There we go. How we looking? I don't think we're going to be able to get all that wood on there. We can sure stack it high, but I don't think we can stack it that high. Although, looking at that one bunk up front there, it looks like we definitely can get the wood to settle in a way that works for us. So let's grab some of this small stuff here. I want that, and I want this little bit on the end here. Just don't want that big one. There we go. And we're just going to kind of lightly tuck that right in there. And then I'm going to play balancing board with the big pieces here to see if we can... I'm going to really do something interesting that I haven't done in a while, so I don't know if it'll work, but we're going to try. I'm going to try to build a cradle on top of the back and have like a really high stacked back part. Oh, that was actually pretty good. I should have left alone. Well, decisions, eh? There we go. That's kind of what I want. So I want to put that right about there. And I want to take another big one, like this giant piece right here. And then we want to put that one on this side in kind of the same position. There we go. Now what you do is you lock it. Assuming we can actually lock it that high, I don't know. Yep, okay. And now what we've done is we've essentially created another foot of space for us to cradle more logs. So let's try that. This will be the ultimate load here. But sometimes when you're near the end of a block for cleanup, you got to get creative. And you don't really want to leave all this wood out here. And it's not worth it to send a truck all the way back for it. So you got to kind of get creative and stuff it all together. Or you can just kind of make that last little bit get in there. There we go. And we're going to go like this. Let's move that ahead a little bit. There, about that. It's slower. It's definitely slower when you're on your last little bit of wood trying to do cleanup. But like I said, if you can get it to actually stay, then it's worth it, because then you don't have to go all the way back again. Because we don't want that. Man, it's like 3 pieces left. I know we can do it. Come on, 3 pieces. If not, these 3 pieces are going in the cab with the driver. May not be cozy in there, but we're going to get it. Okay. I can't really see super well what's going on here, so we're just going to kind of wing it. There we go. Oh. Cherry on the cake, this one right here. Dunk. There we go. That may be the tallest load I think I've ever made. Now, I don't know if those locking straps will reach that high or not, but we're going to try. Oh, they don't quite reach that one on the top. I think that one will fall off for sure. You know what I could do, though? How about this? How about we put that one tall one on the top, and we just put it on that second bunk? Because I see there's a space there. Where's my head before I smash it into the load? There we go. Yeah, that one didn't like it. Oh, there's another little one there. It's loose, I think. So yeah, I got room right here. This one will fit perfect. Let's go right about there. Ah, see? The missing puzzle piece. Alright, okay, well, we're done with this loader. Unless we decide to buy it. We'll look at that. Okay, so I don't think that one little piece on the top is locked. But, I mean, last time we didn't even lock the trailer at all, and somehow it stayed, so not too concerned. There we go. That may be one of the bigger loads that I think I've done in a very, very long time. We'll go get over to the bridge. Maybe I'll grab a picture of it. We're just going to take it nice and easy because that's a very, very heavy trailer. Oh, look at this weird big gap in the middle. That's what happens with those big ones. I should have stuffed that down more. It created like a perfect gap. That or a tree fell out back there somewhere, but hopefully a tree didn't fall out. If not, I'm sure I'll find it when we get down to cleaning up and plowing over there. I just can't believe we got all of that onto one load. Just force it on there. So maybe what I'll do is I'll try to grab a little picture of it right in here. This is kind of a nice spot. Here, actually, let's get a little further out here. So we can see a little more of the load. How about that? Lefty picture. I'm usually a righty kind of guy for pictures, but lefty's cool too. Here. I love doing pictures. I know this wastes probably a lot of the time, but it's so good. So much fun. There we go. How about that? That looks pretty aggressive. AggressivePhotos.com. There we go. All right. Alrighty. Here we go again. So now we get to do our final math on this this particular area, which is nice. And then eventually we'll have to go grind up all that stuff with our little excavator. But after we drop this truck off, actually, you know what I might do is I might go grab that. Actually, we'll bring the 880 back to the mill, and then I'm gonna see how much money we have because I might actually buy that. I'm thinking about it. I really do want the 880. And it is a used one, so maybe I can get a deal on it. I'll have to talk to the rental place there. Let's turn all the straps off. Make some money. Here we go. So let's start with the front bunk because I feel like it. Let's turn our head so we're actually seeing what I want to see here. Oh, this is a tricky grab there, but I think we got her. Oh, that one's going to fall off. That's okay. Life can't be perfect all the time. Oh, jeez. I want to put it down at this end so we have some time to hopefully go back and grab the rest of them. Assuming we can do that. There we go. And then we'll just kind of pencil those in with those. I think we got our calculator already ready from last time. The calculator is awesome. It actually saves my totals from like, I cannot use it for like a week and it saves my totals from last time. And I'm like, oh, like what was I adding up? Sometimes I don't even remember. There we go. Oop. Oh, I don't know if we'll be able to get all of this in one. That's a lot left over there. We'll use our straps there to hold that guy on there. Okay, what was our total? 23,000 for that load. Whoops, so that was pretty good. I'm going to bleed these together a little. There we go. So 23,000. Let's add that on the old calculator there. Do we have 283 right now? Is that what we actually have? 283. Yep, it does. Okay. And what did I say? 23,000. So 23, 1, 2, 3. So 306. And then we're going to pull. Actually, let's take this out of here and throw it over here. We got a stick stuck really weird. Oh. Then we got 30,000. Oh my god. There must have been a really good pile of wood in that one. The last load will be the richest load. 30, 1, 2, 3, 30,000. Give us 336. Oh yeah. I think I'm going to buy myself an 880. Let's pull that out of there. I'm just going to leave this in. This is kind of our leftover pile here. There we go. Right about there. All right. And our last grab. Yeah, because I was tied between wanting to buy Jim's machine, but I just don't really want a low cab machine. I was thinking about it. But do I really want to pay even $175 for that when I could just buy one really good high cab that I could use for a lot of different contracts. And then, like I said, there's no rental costs, there's no fees, there's no nothing. It's our machine, so we don't have to worry about all that stuff. Oh, there's another one stuck down there. So we can get in there. Can we get it? Just barely made it. Just barely. Okay, let's see if we can... oops, let's turn this light off. Let's see if we can get this piece out of here. That seems to have been camboozled through the frame there. Alright, there we go. Oop. So let's do one last ad. I'm going to actually run out... like I said, I did promise this episode was going to go a little bit longer. Geez, another 30. Holy cow. We are just coining it here. 30, 1, 2, 3, 30,000. So 366,000. 366,000. Oh, but we can't forget that we gotta take money off these two here. So we did one more trip with that. We're done with our Tiger Cat, so we don't have to worry about that. So we have 3 days with a Tiger Cat and then one low bed, which we're gonna go do right now. So let's just drop this trailer right here. Go grab our low bed. I'm going to go bring that 880 out of there just because it'll save us one last thing that we have to do. And then I'm going to bring it here and park it and decide if I want to buy it. What do you guys think? Should I just buy it? Should I stop procrastinating and just actually buy a good loader? Because I was going to buy, like I said, that guy there. But it's such a low cab. I don't really want the low cab. I want the 880. But like I said, we're talking almost double the price. I mean, it does... I mean, for 300 I get the grapple with it probably, so that would be pretty alright. It's a big decision. It's a lot of money. But then I'd have my first big boy machine. And then I know I can use that... I can use that smaller processor grapple on, or processor head on it as well if I need to. Yeah, I mean, we'd only really use it for, like, the bigger contracts. Like, I'm not going to haul that thing around to do little contracts just because I don't have a trailer and truck for it. And if I am planning on hauling it somewhere, it's going to cost, you know, big bucks to get it across to a different area entirely. I mean, within this map, it's $1,000, but if I want to bring it over to, you know, say, if we go back to Fortitude and do work there, I mean, that's going to cost probably $5,000 to get it over there. So, you got to really do your math. So if I spend $300,000 on this guy, we're looking at probably 20,000-ish for the cost of doing this project. So we're going to be left with not a lot of money. We're going to have like $30,000 in our bank account. And then our maintenance fees are going to go up. I think what we pay $2,000 a month right now. So I mean, do we really want to start that? Are we making a premature decision? Oops, let's straighten that boom out a little there. Are we making a bit of a premature decision buying a big piece of equipment this early on? I don't know. We got lots of work, so maybe we should just bite the bullet. I think I'm going to do it. I guess we'll find out next episode whether I bought it or not. Alright, let's see if we can get this meandered through here. This will be our future home. Really excited about that. And then we're going to grind up all the bits and pieces. Clean it all up, and then we got to start plowing it. Ooh, man. And how are we going to plow it? I guess we could use that mini excavator, probably be the best route. Or we could rent a cat, like a big bulldozer, and go in there and bulldoze it out too if we really wanted to. That might save us a bit of time. And renting a cat's really cheap. They're only about $1,000 a day, so maybe we'll do that. $2,000 to do that project. That'd be nice. Then I don't have to play with it anymore. Alright, so we're just going to go park this bad boy right over here. Not even going to unload it because we don't need to worry about that. There we go. And we'll leave her there. Oh, that's actually a nice picture too. Everything's a nice picture. Since we're doing these textures, everything's a nice picture. Alright. Okay, so that's good. We got all that cleaned up. We now have, well, let's look at our money here. So we now have 366. You know what else I should do? I should put our maintenance cost. So let's go. I'm gonna drop that down, and we're gonna do. So right now it's $2,000 a month maintenance. Or what we could do to make it even more challenging, we'll say it's $1,000 a day for maintenance right now, and then as we add more machines, that number will go up. How the heck do you spell maintenance? Daily upkeep. Let's do that. Then I don't have to spell maintenance. Upkeep. Daily upkeep. So let's actually drop 1,000 off there for our daily upkeep. Perfect. That'll keep life a little bit better. That's basically just looking after our parts of our machines and equipment. And that rate will go up higher if we buy more equipment with more crazy heavy-duty machines. Should be good. Anyway, I'm going to end it on this one. So if you guys like the episode, leave a like, leave a comment. Do not forget to subscribe. And if you're in the bush, don't forget to hug a tree. All right, guys. We'll catch you on the next one. See ya.